Hello everyone. In this question, we will study the two lines, which is line P and line Q, and the purpose of this question or this problem is to prove that the two lines are parallel and to study the properties which is related to the angles, how to use angles in case the two lines like line P here or line Q was parallel. And to understand this and to know exactly these properties, let us go through solving this question together. In this question, you can see line R. So here is the line R in blue, and we have the line intersect the line P. Let us take the line P in black, for example here. Line P intersect line P and line Q. Here is the line Q. So line R intersect line P and line Q. The question is, which statement must be true about angle 1? So for angle 1, the angle in general, we have one line and we have, let us take another color, and another line, and now the angle is something like between the two lines, for example the green one and the orange one. Let us study the angle 1. So for angle 1, we can take this line, for example, or this piece of line, and we can take another piece like this, and finally the angle is between the green one and the orange one, as we said. So this is angle 1. The same thing with angle 2. For example, we can take this piece of line, and for example this piece of line, and then here is the angle 2. So what is the statement about angle 1 and angle 2 in order for the P and Q to be parallel? Let me go through the options first. The options was something like this. Their measures must be sum to 127. Their measures must be equal to 53. Their measures must be supplementary. Okay, talking about supplementary angles, so that's mean if we are talking about the 1 and 2, that's mean the angle 1 measurement plus angle 2 measurements, they should equal to 180 degree. So that's exactly the meaning of supplementary angles. Their measures must be equal. Okay. So for the two lines to be parallel like P and Q, let me erase this first. So for the two lines to be parallel, P and Q, first we need one angle. Anytime I give you an angle, so that's mean I gave you the rest of the angles. For example, the angle 127 is equal to the angle 1, and this is all the time. So here is 127 degree. So if you have an angle like this, okay, and another angle, look at this angle. This angle is like this from this point going down, and this is another angle. So look at this. So that's mean this angle here is equal to this angle here because they are meeting the same head. Look at this angle, which is like this, which is 127. So here, this angle, and the other angle, which is like this. So both of the angle 1 and 127 meet at the same point. So that means this is 127. The second property we need to concentrate on is this angle here, okay? And this angle here, look at this angle 127, both of them, both angles form what we call a line. So that means this angle is 180 degree together. Okay, so 127 plus, let's talk about this angle as angle 3, which is this angle. Okay, this is angle 3. So 127 here, 127 like this. If you add it to angle 3, you will end up with 180 as summation. Now we can use algebra like this. So we need to subtract 127, and we need to subtract 127, and we can cancel 127 with 127 in this case. So we have 180 minus 27. Okay, here's 7. 10 minus 7, which is 3. 7 minus 2, which is 5. 1 minus 1, which is 0. So in this case, angle 3 equal to 53. So here angle 3 is 53 degree. And we know that this angle here, which is angle 3, which is 53, is meeting this angle here. We can call it, for example, angle 4. Okay, they meet at the same head. So this will be like 53. So here is 53. Okay, now if we know the 4 angles in the top, this is the same angle in the bottom. What I mean by that, we can divide the shape like this. So we can say that angle 3 and 127 in the top or above the line, So let's talk about this. For example, the angle here, let's call it like angle 5. Let's talk about it as angle 5. Angle 5 above the line. So above the line, which is above the line Q, and this angle on the right side. So the angle 3 in above the line P and on the right. So that's mean the angle 3 equal angle 5. So angle 5 in this case will be 53. The same thing with angle 127. The 127, it is above the line to the left. So we can say that, this angle, which is like, we can call it angle 6. Okay, it is above the line Q and on the left. So that's mean angle 6 is 127. Okay, if we know that this angle here and this angle here meet with the same head, so if angle 5 or this angle is 53, that's mean this angle here is 53. And also we can say if here is the angle and this angle meet with each other at the same head, so if the angle 6 is 127, that's mean the angle 2 is also 127. Our concentration will be what? On angle 1. Here is the angle 1 and here is the angle 2. Do you think these angles sum is 127? So is the sum of 1 plus 2, I'm talking about the option 1, equal 127? What is the measurement of angle 1? Correct, it's 127. What is the angle 2 measurement? Here it's 127. Do you think 127 equal to 127? Of course not. Do you think their measures must be equal to 53? So their measures must be equal to 53. Do you think the 1 is equal 53 or 2 equal 53? Of course, this is not the right option. So option A is not right and option B is not right. What's about the other options? Is their measures must be supplementary? So do you think their measurement 1 and 2 like this, measurement 1 plus 2 equal 127 or 180 as supplementary? Of course, this is not the right option. So number C here is not right. So it is not right. Okay, let me go back to the picture. Okay, of course, number C will not be right. What's about D? Their measures must be equal. Look at this. The angle 1 is 127 and angle 2 is 127. Of course, this is the right answer. I don't need all these things on the screen. So the answer will be D, of course. If we check the answer, this is the right answer. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you get the idea about the lines that being parallel using the angles, and these properties we will use it in different questions later. And see you later in new videos. Goodbye.